so much for joining us for another episode of Destination Durham. We're here at the site of the 2013 Go Far, Go Fast race taking place at the Durham Fairgrounds. We will be joined today by event organizer Jen Schulten. Jen created this program several years ago as a way to keep our kids in our district in shape while having fun. And she's no stranger to the Destination Durham show, appearing on our program several times already. Let's take a quick look back.
I was at a race and I was very impressed. It was a race in Vermont in Burlington, and my husband and I we were racing, and we had seen this kids event, and the children, they must have had 2,000, 3,000 children running this event, and they were all children that were within school districts all throughout Vermont, and it really inspired me to do something in our own district.
So she brought the idea to school leaders who supported her message of lifelong fitness rather than pure competition.
This is going to be a program about making children feel good about themselves. Competition was not the goal. We look for creating a lifelong goal for these children so that exercise doesn't just happen when you're in your high school, baseball team or your little league. Being an athlete should be lifelong, and at the schools, that's what we try to preach.
And while Jen says she's happy with how far the program has come in just a few short years, she says they're always looking for ways to grow, bringing new ideas to the table whenever possible.
We pretty much have devised a 3-segment program so that every couple months we can try something new with them, and hopefully with doing more fitness. Not just running. We're still going to stick with the running, but we want to introduce other types of fitness just to keep it more interesting and keep it more fun.
Many students continue to participate in the Go Far program year after year, and Jen says it's rewarding to watch each and every one of the athletes.
We started very young for some of these kids. They started, kindergarten and first grade, and they had the enthusiasm to start it, and we want to see them through their high school years, because really what Go Far is about, lifelong fitness.
And we're here with Jen Schulten, our Go Far founder. Hi Jen, thanks for having Destination Durham here at your race today.
We're really excited to have you.
Thank you. Now what can we look forward to today?
We can look forward to a lot of action. There's going to be 5 races. The kids race starting from little toddler age all the way up to high school.
That's terrific. Now what is different about this year's race?
This year's race, one of the big differences for us is that we actually got an electronic timer. We've never had one before. We can thank Newington Bicycle, who now has a timing company who is helping us with that. That is our main difference. We have an animal theme this year. It's called Go Far, Go Fast, Go Wild. And we're very excited about sharing that theme with the kids. And there's always new surprises. What changes every year is watching the kids race and seeing the faces. It's just always a good thing.
And how many participants have you registered this year?
As of this morning, we had about 425.
Is that the most participants you've had?
I think it's on par. It's pretty much the most we've had, yeah.
That is terrific.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So what can we look forward to as far as getting these kids psyched to run today?
Well, it's been quite a process. Every year, it takes a lot to get kids to come out to an event. So many parents have things to get their kids to, like soccer or baseball at this time of the year. It's a very busy time of the year. So we start marketing pretty early. I go to all the schools. As you know, our program goes throughout the year in all the schools. So when it comes down to getting the kids to the race, we have to get them excited about the race. So it starts early, and we do special workouts, and each school has its own style to it, to the Go Far program, so we try to gear it towards each school, and then I market it as much as I can. I take pictures, I talk to the kids. I'm all over town trying to get the word out.
We saw the signs randomly appearing all through Durham.
Well,
and
yeah,
all over Facebook. That was wonderful.
What I did this year, which was really fun, was we had some signs, and then we lost some signs. And then what we ended up doing was taking the one sign we had left, and I took it all around town. I photographed it with kids underwater. I photographed it next to cows. It's a small town, and we have little landmarks that everybody knows, so I tried to get the landmarks.
And how did you come up with the Go Far, Go Wild theme?
Well, every year I try to do something new, and most of these ideas come to me when I'm either out for a run or pretty much right before I go to bed. I actually I might keep my iPhone next to my bed just in case something comes to me in the middle of the night. I just thought, animals are a universal love for everybody, whether it be a child or an adult. And you know, what's exciting about our race is we cheer on the kids, whether they're first place or they're the last person coming in, we cheer them on equally. So what's kind of neat about the animal theme is we have turtles, we have the hare, we have every type of animal, whether it be really fast or a really slow animal. We're really just excited to have them, and you know, and we just love these kids, so it's fun to share the animal theme with them.
And they are amazing trophies. How long did it take you guys to put those together? Because
Well,
they're pretty spectacular.
It was definitely an adventure. My entire kitchen was covered in moss, and my hands had hot glue on them for about 3 weeks. We can thank Safari Limited. I called them, and they were really great and gave us 120 animals. And then I had these animals sitting in my table, and I thought, okay, what's next? So I went to Torres and Stone, and I went into his garbage stone pile.
Oh my goodness.
And you know, I think Tyler from Torreson sees me coming, and you know, he just has a laugh because, you know, of course Jen would be in the, you know, in the rubble pile. So I'm in there with a hammer and you know, got a bunch of stone. And then we had Noah from Ultimate Toys. He built our wooden bases. So we just kept, you know, I just kept building these things up, and then we had our party. We always have a trophy party once a year, and we assemble. We finish the assemblies there, so it's really fun.
Great.
Yeah.
And the kids are definitely looking forward to it. I saw it at the Durham Pharmacy, and they're pretty spectacular.
Durham Pharmacy is what they're doing this year is they're going to actually bring some of these safari animals. They purchased them, and they're going to actually have them for sale, so the kids can get them too while they're at the race.
Oh, that's great. Well, Jen, we'll let you get back to run and go far, go fast, and we wish you the best of luck today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Winston, just one more inning, Grandma.
Ever notice how many things today kids can do without actually moving? A whole lot of things their parents used to do the hard way. So many kids' activities today seem to leave out the activity part, which makes exercise even more important for children. In fact, new research tells us the best time to enhance bone development is during childhood and adolescence. And just getting children to walk an extra 35 minutes a day could spare them the pain of thinning bones later in life. Healthy bones come from healthy habits. Encourage your kids to get up, get out, and get moving.
Hello. Hey, Grandma, how about another grape soda?
For more advice on how kids can build strong bones, visit aaos.org, a public service message from the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons.
Welcome back. Despite the heat, hundreds of students from the Durham and Middlefield community made their way to the fairgrounds today to participate in this year's Go Far event. Destination Durham's Alicia Fonash-Willette caught up with some of them to learn more about their experience. Alicia?
And thank you, Laura. Behind me is the 2-mile race for Go Far. It is the longest race of today, and we spoke to many other participants who said they were very excited to be here. And Bailey, how did you do in the race today?
I did good. I got 3rd place. I did okay. I don't think I did the best, but I was an average runner.
No matter how fast they finished, those involved in this year's Go Far races were happy to be a part of the competition.
I came in first last year, and the year before, and the year before that.
And while some students already have some racing experience, newcomers say they're just as excited to be here.
This is actually the first time I'm doing it, and I think it's one of the best races a kid could do.
Even those who aren't running came down to the fairgrounds to show their support.
I'm actually here for my brother right now. It's fun just watching the kids run. Always gonna root for my brother and hope he does well.
And while the day's races give an opportunity for a bit of competition while having fun, the young runners say they recognize the importance of physical fitness.
It's fun, and kids can get a lot of exercise from it.
You always want to be fit. Don't want to just lie around and do nothing every day. You want to get out and run. And it's good to have fun too.
As you can see, we have lots of kids having a great time behind me. We had over 350 kids participate in this year's Go Far race. Hopefully next year we will have many more. Back to you, Laura.
Thanks, Alicia. Looks like they're having fun. We're now joined by Pete Shilton, a longtime participant in the Go Far program. Hi, Pete. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
So you're running.
Yeah.
And this is, you've run in every race so far, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done the 2 mile.
And you've also participated in Go Far since the beginning?
Yeah, in Lyman.
At John Lyman School?
Mhm.
So let's talk a little bit more about the Go Far program at school. How does it actually work?
Well, after school, you just go into the cafeteria and we meet. And so after we go outside and we do some like maybe workouts and maybe do some laps of running around the field.
And how many children normally participate in those afternoon events?
Like 20 to 30.
20 to 30. And what do you think motivates the kids to do that every day? Because it takes some energy and it also takes away from doing other stuff, right?
Well, there's a lot of like games and like exciting stuff, and there's a lot of like people in our school that you can hang out with. And my mom always sometimes brings in like popsicles at the end, like for ice cream, which is really, really fun.
Yeah, that's a motivator. So personally, what has running meant to you?
Well, it pretty much means pretty much everything I do right now. Because I mean, it's keep me healthy, and I've been able to just feel good after I work out and go to sleep earlier. So, and it feels better.
Well, thanks for joining us today, Pete, and good luck in your race.
All right, thank you.
And kids aren't the only ones who look forward to the Go Far races. When Destination Durham continues, we'll talk to some parents who say they are thrilled about the program. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
I present to you Algebra 2, Foreign Languages, and finally Biology. Who among you will step up to their challenge?
Me. Yeah, I'll do it.
Take on the tough classes now. You need them to prepare for college.
We are now with Christine and Lily Montgomery. Good morning.
Good morning.
Lily, are you running the race today?
Yeah.
Is this your first time? Yes. Do you participate in the Go Far program at school?
Yes, she does.
And what school do you go to? Brewster School. So Mama, why is the Go Far program important to you?
Well, I think it's great to encourage her to exercise, have fun with her friends, rather than just playing on the playground a couple of times a week. They get together, they walk, they run. They love their little necklaces with the little charms they get to really keep them going and encouraging them.
Now I understand that the Go Far volunteers also bring other instructional programs to the participants, teaching them how to eat healthy and the importance of exercise in their daily lives.
Absolutely. Lily's done a lot to encourage us to exercise at home. She talks about Go Far when she comes home, what a good time she had with her friends, asking if we can go for a walk. We walk around our neighborhood more. It's great.
It's a good thing when the students encourage the parents to get up and move.
Absolutely. It's a great thing. It's good for the kids.
Now, are you a volunteer with the program?
I'm not. I work full-time, so it's hard for me to go in during the school day.
Yeah, so, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us and have a great day.
Thanks. Good luck, Lil.
That's it for this episode of Destination Durham. Thanks for joining us. And if you've missed any of our episodes or want to send us your thoughts and comments, please head to our Facebook page. We want to leave you today with some pictures captured by Go Far's very own Jen Schulten. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you around town.